Ubisoft joins in on the Battle Royale genre, Fortnite finally leaves early access, and Harry Potter may be the worst kept secret in gaming. Let's talk about all this and more on another episode of the Rarity Rundown. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rarity Games. Let's get right into this first story where we're talking about Ubisoft finally getting into the Battle Royale genre. This is pretty cool. This game looks incredible. It goes by the name Hyper Scape. Kind of a weird name, but pretty interesting nonetheless. It's going to be a first-person, fast-paced shooter set in a pretty awesome, futuristic world. It looks pretty incredible. There's no footage of the game yet, so I'll be showing a few pictures that have been spreading around on the internet right now. Not too much information on this, but we will get some soon. On July 2nd, it's supposed to be officially revealed. And there is a way to start to sign up for beta access. And that's reportedly going to be available on July 12th. We'll have to wait to find out for sure on July 2nd to get all this confirmed, but the game is definitely coming. We're hoping it's going to be a free-to-play shooter like most battle royales. Not something we've seen Ubisoft do too much, but would be nice change of pace. The website that you want to go to here is Prisma Dimensions. You can look it up on Google right now and you'll find it. It is a bit of a weird website considering it's not called hyperscape.com or anything like that, but I signed up myself, and you can get information on the game and hopefully get that early beta access. But again, this game looks really cool. Like, I like the look of it. Another fast-paced battle royale, never a bad thing. They're definitely coming late in the game. Battle royales have slowly been fading, and now with Call of Duty out, like, that's all anyone really plays. Should be interesting to see, though. I can't wait. I definitely am looking forward to checking this one out. Definitely a very interesting looking take on the game, very colorful. But yeah, head on over there, go get that beta access. You just got to do quick sign up if you have an Ubisoft account. Done in a snap, easy peasy. But again, I'll show you guys the pictures. It definitely looks pretty damn incredible. They describe it as pulse-pounding action and neon-drenched streets. So, sounds dope. One thing that is pretty awesome about this so far is that I found out it will be on PC and consoles. And the console launch will be coming later this year, so I'm guessing the beta access will be on PC first. So if you have a PC, definitely hop on that. You may get some like an alpha or an early beta testing, but they are saying crossplay. Now again, nothing is fully confirmed, but we are saying for sure, according to Slasher over on Twitter, we may get a crossplay from an Ubisoft game, so that's very exciting. I cannot wait to see how this game turns out. But let's get on to this next story. Well, it seems as though WB Games has a leaking issue. Every game that they're working on seems to be getting leaked constantly. And besides the Batman game, we're getting more info on the Harry Potter RPG. I know a lot of you Harry Potter fans are going to be really excited about this one. But as of a new leak this is coming from the Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg, the former Kotaku writer. He always gets great information. I don't believe he cited any sources in case, anyone gets fired. But apparently this game will be released in late 2021. So this is a game that's being worked on and has been being worked on for a very long time. That's good to see. So that means they're putting a lot of effort into it. It's being worked on by Avalanche, who previously worked on Rage 2, and before that, Disney Infinity. And it is going to be a next-gen console release. So it is coming to PS5 and the Series X. So that is pretty cool. And they're saying to not expect versions of it for the PS4 and the Xbox One or Switch or anything like that, and there is no mention of the PC version of the game in this Bloomberg report. So, getting on to the details, well, they've been working very closely with J.K. Rowling on this game, and that it seems like a great thing at first, very in deep and detailed. They're going to stay very true to the storyline. And it is a very true RPG. You're going to be running your own character in a long-form story format. Now, as I mentioned, J.K. Rowling recently has had a little bit of issues. She's had direct involvement with this game, but she's been doing a lot of these weird transphobic things on Twitter lately. So there's a little bit of a weird thing going on, and they're probably going to cut ties with her in the involvement of the game, and that could cause issues, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But regardless, let's hope this game gets out and gets running. But they're going to have a 19th century setting starring a 5th year student that joins Hogwarts as a late arrival. You'll be able to curse dark wizards and goblins, choose from 8 character classes, and either act good or evil. Now that's awesome to me. But this means it's going to take place decades before even the Fantastic Beast movies. So this is going to be a prequel. It's even pre-Dumbledore era. That's very interesting for a lot of Harry Potter fans. This could be really cool. Like, you could turn into a very, like, key character in a Harry Potter story. I think that's very interesting. We're going to see a lot of the details that are talked about in the Harry Potter movies and books that come to life in this game. I personally can't wait for it. And I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan. I do love Harry Potter, but this is huge. Apparently this could be revealed at an August event, a fandom event, and it's going to be hosted by DC, so we could see that and possibly the Batman game coming out of that, or maybe even a Comic-Con or something similar to that. With all this COVID stuff going on, the events are going to be a little weird, but we could see it there, possibly the Game Awards or Gamescom. But we shall see around next year, maybe late this year, we'll see. But very interesting. Definitely can't wait for that one, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited about it. Let's move on to this next story. Fortnite finally is leaving early access. Now, what does this mean for Fortnite? Well, that's not really yet to be seen. Previously I've talked about how Fortnite Save the World should go free, and they have talked about that themselves. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It doesn't seem like they're going to do that. It's going to stay more of a premium side of the game, which is odd to me because it has way less players, and they made millions, billions of dollars. Just give us the whole game for free. You guys are a bit of assholes for that. Excuse my French. But besides that, this may mean that we're going to see rollouts of updates a little slower, and that's why a lot of games stay in beta or early access or have a separate mode that stays in beta. And the reason for that being is they don't have to like get all the processes done with all the consoles and all this stuff for updates. They don't have to verify everything with Sony and Microsoft. They can just launch updates whenever they're ready, so that makes it easy to do quick hot fixes and updates whenever. So we may see slower update rollouts, but we've already kind of had that recently in Fortnite. In the last couple big updates have been slow rollouts. They've been taking their time with it and building huge updates every time. So I don't think it's going to be too much of a change of pace. But it's unfortunate that we're not going to get Save the World for free. This is something that I kind of expected when the early access ended. So I'd say bad move on Epic Games' part. Not that many people are really going to give a shit about it. Fortnite's slowly been dying. Still a huge game, don't get me wrong, but it's slowly been dying. So I don't think Save the World is a priority by any means. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Long time coming. Early access is finally dying out. We might see official launch of Fortnite for like the next season or something of the sorts. But let's get on to the next one. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Twitch banning situation. Among the DMCAs, and many of you probably know that Dr.Disrespect has recently been banned. He apparently has still not came out to say exactly what he was banned for. Apparently there's a lot of rumors going around that it's because he's starting his own streaming service, and then there's another rumor it's the cheating scandal from the past. There's a lot of blase BS running around right now. I'm thinking it's maybe more along the lines of some kind of legal issue with them. It could be something about streaming services, but I'm not quite sure about that one. A lot of people have been saying, oh, Ninja, Shroud, and Dr.Disrespect are making their own streaming service. Like, no, this is a very convenient, fitting story because the Mixer just closed down. I don't think that's the case, personally. People have been targeting this new streaming service called Brime, which seems like it's just started by a few small guys who wanted a new streaming service. I don't think it's the case, especially considering Dr.Disrespect just signed a multi-year deal with Twitch, I believe last year. So I don't think he'd be stupid enough to go and do something like starting a new streaming service and poaching or stealing different content creators off of Twitch and trying to hire them for his new streaming service. It's a bit odd to me. I could be wrong. Maybe I will be proven wrong, or maybe that we might get this crazy launch of a new streaming service. I kind of doubt that, though. I think it's more of a legal issue with something to do with all this, like, you know, Me Too movement that's been going on and the whole cheating scandal he had. I don't think Twitch is prepared to deal with something on that large scale, and they don't think it's worth it having Dr.Disrespect on the platform. He's had too many scandals in the past. I think this is strike 3, you're out. And he doesn't want to mention it, and other people that know about it don't want to mention it because it's his personal business. That's my take on it. But we'll see. But keep an eye out for Brime as well. Now, that is a new streaming service. Keep an eye on that. There's a ton of rumors going around about all this stuff. Definitely, I'll be keeping an ear out to let you guys know what I find out. And I'll definitely keep you updated on the Dr.Disrespect story. That about covers it for today, guys. That's another Rarity Rundown for you. I appreciate you watching. As always, keep on gaming.